They see that you have a good heart. They see that. And I know it's hard for you to understand, but when you have a good heart and you have a sweet, pure spirit, you are going to constantly have people come at you with evilness. You are going to have people constantly trying to attack you when you carry something like that. It's not anything that you can control. You can't control the way the Lord made you. He made you a certain way for a reason. He wants you to be strong. He wants you to have a backbone. He wants you to stand up for yourself. He wants you to get your healing. He wants you to have your peace and your happiness. Hello y'all, welcome to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, what's good? If you are new, hey boo, I am back with another video, okay? So, let me just say hello to you all. I know I have not shown my face in a while, and so I wanted to pop on and talk to y'all, and I wanted to see y'all, and I wanted to say hello to my new subscribers, okay? Hopefully you enjoy being here. And so, I literally was thinking about this title for the past few days. I had somebody, I am still getting comments from the How to Deal with Jealous Family Members video that I made a year ago. And so I had somebody hop in the comments and they said they wanted a part 3, okay? And so I'm finna hit y'all with a part 3. Y'all see the title, okay? How to Deal with Jealous Family Members. Now, if you didn't watch part 1 and part 2, then you may want to watch that before you come and watch this one, because this one is just basically going to be an updated video. Like, let's just say you already cut these family members off, you have moved on with your life peaceably, okay? Whatever direction you have chose to take with your life, it has been working in your favor, and you want to know how to basically maneuver your life after all of that, okay? We are still going to put some more signs of jealous family members in this one, because I really honestly feel like there's never too many signs to tell of jealous family members, how to deal with them. Basically, you guys want to know how to deal with them. Y'all already know that they jealous, but you just want to know how to maneuver. And let me just say this. Before I even get into this video, let me just say I'm considerate of y'all feelings. I appreciate every single comment that y'all have left me on my previous video. I appreciate the love and support that y'all have shown to me. I appreciate y'all transparency and all of that, okay? Trust and believe. Your girl be reading all her comments, okay? If I don't get them, my notifications on my phone, let me know that y'all comment. I am checking those comments, okay? And I am learning a lot from y'all comments. Trust and believe that. And so, with that being said, we are just going to hop into part 3. So, I already said before that when you are dealing with a jealous family member, it can be something that is extremely painful, okay? Now, I had made a video about jealous sisters and brothers, but we are basically going to talk about the rest of the family, okay? We've already covered the basis of recognizing how to spot it. Now we are going to go into specific, intricate details, because this is the video that I get the most feedback on. And I want to help you out as much as I can, okay? Because you can tell a person to cut off their toxic, jealous family members, but it's easier said than done. A lot of people have a problem with cutting off jealous, toxic family members. And I want, every single time I make a video about this, I want this to encourage y'all in any way that I can. This video is not me coming to tell y'all that cut every single person off in your life. You just need to be by yourself in order to be happy. I don't want to push that kind of energy. I don't want y'all to get the wrong message behind it. The purpose behind me putting out these videos about jealous and toxic family members, so that y'all can know who to cut off and how y'all can have a better peace of mind. How y'all can maneuver through y'all life peaceably without these certain family members, okay? So, this is not me coming to brag about how people are jealous of me, look at me type of thing. That's not what this video is about, because like I have shared with y'all on my channel before, learning about a jealous family member is something that is extremely painful, okay? A lot of people really don't like to be vulnerable and open and transparent with their feelings involved in this topic, because jealous, toxic family is extremely touchy. You know, you don't see too many people. I mean, I have seen a lot of people come out with their testimonies and their stories about jealous family members, toxic family members, how to deal, and things of that nature. But it's just a lot of people that just really have a hard time even discussing this topic, even bringing it up. Like, this is just something that you tend to think about a lot, but it's not really anything that you ever find yourself being open about it. Because when it comes to talking about family, you don't want to seem like the person that's a drama queen. You don't want to be the person that's always focusing on negativity. And so this video is basically for me to help you guys get through this process, because I'm just going to usher the Lord into the room and ask him to give me the right energy, give me the longevity and the vocal cords to push this message to whoever it needs to be for. Okay, I really want y'all to have peace behind all of this. When it comes to certain situations like this, it's really hard to let things go. It's really hard to get over certain things like this. You see situations like this to where people just kind of harp on it, they stay stuck in it. This video is mainly to help you get past it so that you can have a more peaceful life, really. Okay, I know this is on social media and you see a lot of fake stuff going on here, but really this video is to help you out. Okay, so how to move on after cutting off jealous family members. Now, before we even get into that, we are going to get into some more intricate signs to let you know. A lot of times, jealousy within families, toxic families specifically, a lot of it starts when you are young. A lot of this has probably started when you really wasn't old enough to understand feelings and emotions, relationships, connections. You might have had so many things that have happened to you throughout your life, throughout your childhood, that you probably couldn't even put it all in one book. So many things have happened to you, and it wasn't clear to you when you were younger because you weren't mentally mature to understand why certain things was happening. Oh, why does auntie always treat me funny every time I come over? I'm just using examples because I know a lot of these sayings are going to be resonating with y'all. So you probably always wonder why that auntie always acted funny towards you out of everybody, out of your other brothers and sisters, your cousins. It seemed like this auntie always had something against you. It seemed like she was always giving everybody else more attention and affection than you. You just always felt this cold, rude kind of energy from your auntie. Or we're going to get into the meat and potatoes in this video, okay? Because I'm going to be making jealousy topics for as long as I feel like y'all are actually getting the message. As long as I feel like y'all are healing from this and you are not staying stuck on it. We are going to go into every family member that you have encountered jealousy with, so you can get a better breakdown of this and how you can maneuver and understand this better. Okay, so you might have had that one auntie to where you just always felt like y'all relationship was just weird. You know, that's going to be the main way to know of a jealous family member, is when you just don't feel that closeness, that connection with them. It's a difference between, now let me just say this. It's a difference between jealous family members and family members that just don't like you. I feel like it's a complete difference with that. You may have some family members that just don't like you, but when you are dealing with a jealous family member, that is completely different. Okay, a lot of the times when it comes to your jealous family, these are the people that you probably have spent the most time with. We have had so many different experiences with them, and this is just something that you will never forget. I know every time y'all come watch my video, I'm already knowing that y'all are rethinking certain instances, certain things that have taken place with this said family member. Okay, now we are going to also talk about how to deal with jealousy from multiple family members. Okay, so this is spiritual warfare, and this is another main reason why I chose to start a YouTube channel, why I talk about spirituality so much on my channel. Jealousy and envy is a spiritual attack. It is a part of spiritual warfare. And so a lot of times when you are going through situations like this, you really need the Lord on your side. Okay, because your family is the closest person to you, and so you might have had certain instances when encountering jealousy within family. You might have just felt like you just really had nobody. Okay, and I'm just coming and keeping it straight up real. I'm gonna be completely open and transparent with y'all. I'm not finna sugarcoat nothing, because I don't dance over my feelings now. I don't dance over my words. My testimony is my peace and my strength, and so I'm gonna help as many people as I can. I don't care who toes I'm stepping on, who feels some type of way. This is my truth. Okay, fully. So please, I hope that y'all get what I'm trying to say and where I'm trying to take this message. But If you have ever came to one of those instances to where you just felt like you never had anyone. And why I come and talk about spirituality so much, why I talk about jealousy so much, is because that's one of the most blatant spiritual attacks you can encounter within your family. And so when you go through certain instances like this, you can really feel like you are alone, like you really have nobody to count on, nobody to talk to. Now, you may have certain people that you are close to in your life that you might have shared this with, like a close friend, a husband, a wife, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, you know. And so you may have some people that are in your corner that is your support system, because this is the one thing people fail to mention when it comes to discussing this topic. You need a strong support system when dealing with certain things like this. Cutting off family members is easier said than done, like I said. You are going to be probably going through a grieving process after removing certain family members from you, getting rid of some of them. It's just like grieving the death of a family member when you are cutting off toxic family, when you are cutting off jealousy. You might have been at certain points in your life to where you felt bad. You sit back contemplating what you should do with this situation. You might have talked to the Lord countless times. You might have told the Lord, like, Lord, I'm tired of dealing with this. Like, I'm always feeling uncomfortable every time I go around my family. I'm always feeling like I'm being ganged up on. I'm always feeling as though I am not welcome, like nobody wants me there. And this is not the instance to where everybody got to be kissing up to you. Everybody got to be trying to be cool with you. That's not what I'm talking about. When you get around your family and you are dealing with negativity, that's the energy transfer. And so a lot of times when jealousy is rooted within the family, it is intentional. These people want you to feel uncomfortable. These people want you to feel unwelcome. These people want you to feel unloved, okay? I've said plenty of times before that the devil will use your family to hurt you because your family is the closest person to you. So they know where to hit you where it hurt. You have spent your entire life with these people. These people 9 times out of 10 know what makes you upset. They know what makes you angry. They basically know how to push your buttons in a sense, okay? So basically you have to know how to have emotional control when it comes to this situation, because it's going to help you with your decision, okay, with moving on from them. You already know that you have to cut them off, okay? I've said it in my 2 previous videos. But please, I just want to usher the Lord into the room. Please, Lord, come into the room. But so you have prayed to the Lord countless times and asked him, Lord, please reveal to me what it is that I need to do as far as my family. I'm feeling certain funny vibes from my auntie Gwendolyn, my Uncle Fred, my Uncle Tom, my cousin Tina, just anybody that you are feeling this with. And when it's coming from multiple people, you really have probably gotten to certain instances where you just felt defeated. Okay, because like I said before, spiritual attacks, they are unseen, but it's going to be felt on a different level that is going to be undescribable. Only you are going to be the one that's going to understand it. I can say I understand it in a way too, because I have been through this before. But basically, when you are going through certain situations, like before I even get into deep into the video, let me just say this. If you have dealt with this from your family, you have to give thanks to the Lord for getting you through that. Because if you are still standing after everything that you have been through involved with your toxic, jealous family, you have some extremely tough skin, okay? If this is something that you have been dealing with your entire life, you are strong, okay? It's about reasoning. Everything in this life happens for a reason. And so the Lord is never going to put too much on you than you can bear. And so while it may seem as though it's an unfortunate situation, you have dealt with a lot of pain. You've had a lot of confusion. You've had a lot of anger. But really, you have to see the big blessing in behind all of that, okay? You had to go through that for you to learn a lesson. You had to go through that to build your strength, okay? Your heart posture, your emotional maturity, your spiritual, your mental, everything, okay? And so these are the times where you really have probably gave thanks to the Lord and just thanked him for getting you through that, because a lot of people are really ruined behind their toxic, jealous family. And this is something that you really need the Lord really holding your hand through. That's why I come and talk about him so much on my channel. I don't come and cap when it comes to talking about the Lord, because he has literally showed up and showed out on my life so many different times, way beyond anything that I have ever shared with y'all on my channel. Like, I'm going to share testimonies about things that he has gotten me through. But jealous family member, toxic family members specifically, I give praises and thanks to the Lord all the time, and I know you have too. Okay, you are a soldier, you are strong. When it comes to dealing with certain situations like this, I will say this. The reasoning behind why you went through what you went through, it was meant to ruin you. It was meant to make you feel like you are weak. Now, when you are dealing with being ganged up on within the family, because when you are dealing with jealousy, you are being ganged up on. It's a spiritual attack, okay? And so you might have had one of those instances to where they tried to make you feel like you was weak. You might have been the type of person that just was never confrontational. You just always seem to be the type of person that just taking. Let me just say this. Whatever you went through, I don't know who is on the end of this video. It was not fair what you went through. You didn't deserve that. Let me just say that. But the blessing behind it is that you are still standing. You are strong. Okay? You are not weak. The enemy wanted you to feel like you were a weak person. Okay? That's why he sent so many of them at you at one time. All at once. It seemed like you was just taking it. It might have been certain instances where you feel like they was trying to punk you. Every time you turn around and hitting you in left field with something, like if you're not hearing nothing from this family member, you're hearing it from that family member and that family member and that family member. And then when it's time to do a gathering, it seemed like everybody is against you. You know what I'm saying? And so with jealous family members, another thing that you have probably noticed that they have done throughout the years is they can't seem to let certain things go. Now, let me just say this. When it comes to jealous family members, the one thing you have probably noticed about them, or are probably current, because a lot of people are probably currently going through this thing now. They don't seem to let you live your past down. Okay? We are not all perfect, and I come and say that on my channel all the time. We have all made mistakes. But let me just say this. You have not done anything outright wrong to these people that has been ganging up on you your entire life. There's nothing cutthroat wrong that you have done to these people. Now, let me just say this. We got some people out here, they be doing some shady, dirty-hearted things to people. And that's why they are getting certain kind of treatment from certain family members. That's why they are dealing with the brunt of everything. It's because of things that they have done. That's not you. Okay? You have probably been a person that's been withstanding so much from your family. You might have been the type of person that you never really been no fighter. You probably been a peacemaker. You probably just been a person that just was just neutral all the time. And you just always felt as though these people was always trying to bring you out of your character. They want to see you go out. They want to just see you upset. They want to see you hurt and things like that. Because the one thing that I could probably say about you, and I'm going to make this a separate video all on its own. You have a pure spirit. You have a very angelic aura about yourself that your family has probably witnessed from you throughout the years. And so they want to corrupt it by trying to break you down. They want to make you feel bad. They want you to hurt. They want you to give them the same energy that they have been giving you. And so the fact that you have been, the Lord has been doing his workings on you. Like I said, you might, it's really undescribable. But when you are walking with the Lord and he has been a part of your life for so long, the real ones that get it. When you have been through so much in your life, you already have a strong relationship with the Lord. He has been walking with you for an extremely long time. He has been doing things for you that nobody else was able to notice. Nobody else was able to understand but you. The Lord was there holding your hand through everything involved with your family. Nobody would ever be able to understand that but you and the Lord. That's how you know that you are locked in with him. You know he has gotten you through so much. And so the fact that you was able to get through all of that and you are still standing strong, that is something that you need to be thankful for. That is something that you need to be praying to the Lord for. You are not easily broken. You have an extremely pure angelic spirit. And that's why you have been faced up against so many attacks. You might get to certain instances where you just didn't want to do it no more. You might have sat up and asked the Lord, like, Lord, why did you make me like this? Like, why am I like this? Why do I always constantly keep on having to go up against some sort of opposition? Why am I always constantly getting attacked? I don't do nothing to nobody. I don't do nothing to nobody. I know that y'all have probably sat back plenty of times and talked to the Lord. You can be in your room by yourself just anywhere, to where you just sat down and talked to the Lord and asked him, like, why am I going through this? I know I don't deserve this. I haven't done anything to these people. So why is they steady keep on trying to come up against me? Why is they always keep steady attacking me? And you keep reliving certain things that you have went through with these people. Just because the Lord has got you through certain things, it's not going to erase what has been done. So a lot of these things that has happened to you is probably something that you are going to take to your grave. But like I said, the Lord is always healing us and strengthening us every day. And so that's really a blessing all in itself. You should be thankful for how far he has gotten you on your journey. Okay? He was fighting things for you in the spirit. He was fighting your spiritual battles for you. You knew it wasn't nobody but him. Nobody else could have gotten you through that but him. The Lord will show up in ways that you would not think that he would show up. Certain instances in your life, it might have took you an extremely long time to get to the place that you are at now. Okay? For the people that's currently going through this now, depending on how old you are, I had somebody on my channel say something along the lines of, this is basically going to cover everything, because really when I'm coming and sharing my experiences and just reflecting on certain comments I have gotten from y'all, I have seen people personally go through the same thing as me, and you as well. I've seen other people go through jealousy from other family members. I've seen it. I ain't been a person dishing it, but I've seen it. And so I want this video to really be for these people too. I know these people personally, okay? And I know that, and that's hands out of 10, they are probably watching my video. But basically how to deal with it, you just have to keep constantly praying. You need to pray to the Lord. When I come and talk about the Lord, this ain't no trying to get no social media clout, no attention, no views, subscribe, none of that type of stuff. Like, I'm really about the Lord through and through. Like, I don't come and play about his name at all. Trust and believe the Lord is working through my life behind the scenes. I have seen him work through so many different people's lives as well. And I got testimonies from other people as well that I will come and share with y'all. But you just really have to have a strong relationship with the Lord. I have seen plenty of times to where people, and it's kind of hard to explain, but when you don't have a strong relationship with the Lord, you tend to take things that are not deserving of you. Okay? A lot of times the Lord will let you suffer in order for you to see the clear picture. It's plenty of times where the Lord has probably gave you red flags to let you know you need to come away from your family. Okay? It's a Bible scripture that speaks about getting away from your family. It's all different types of opposition within families in the Bible. Cain and Abel. It's so much jealousy and envy throughout the Bible, where people have separated from their families to get ahead, okay? And so if you are feeling as though you don't want to cut these family members off because you don't want them to be upset with you, you don't want them to be angry with you, you just really, your feelings are really conflicted, you really just don't know what to do. When you get to a certain point to where enough is enough, and you know that you deserve better, when you keep constantly taking poor treatment from your family, it's not going to help you in no type of way. You eventually have to cut them off. Now, the whole thing with this is, and this is where I'm going to say, how strong of a relationship do you have with the Lord to where you are going to be able to do this in a peaceable way? To where you got to get to a certain point to where you don't care about how they're going to feel about you cutting them off. If you have dealt with enough hell from your family, you should be at a point right now to where you say enough is enough. I'm tired of this. I'm not going to tolerate this. I don't deserve this. I haven't done anything to deserve this. So I'm going to remove myself. You need to get to that point. Okay? You are not going to be able to do this by yourself. You are going to need the Lord's help. Okay? You can have some people that you are confiding in about this, but how many times are you going to keep going to go talk to your friends, your man, your woman, your wife, your husband? How many times, conversations are you going to have about your jealous family before you realize that you need to rid yourself of them? How many conversations have you had? It's going to get a point where it's going to become redundant. You are going to want to get away from them at some point. It's not going to be any other choice. Your jealous family members, they already know how you feel. What they are doing is intentional. They already know that you are having pillow talk with your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your friend about them. They want to ruin you in any way that they can. And when I say that, you probably thinking like, well, why is they trying to destroy me? They're my family. This is why I talk about spirituality so much on my channel. It is not about the person. It is the spirit that is using them. Jealousy and envy is an evil spirit. So it don't matter whether it's your family or not. They are being controlled by an evil demonic spirit. So that's why you are receiving so much hell from these people that are close to you, because the enemy knows that you're going to have a hard time letting them go because you love them and that they are your family. And sometimes that can be hard for a lot of people to wrap their mind around. They don't want to believe certain things about their family, even though they have seen certain things, experienced certain things. It's just something within them that just does not want to let them go. You have to let go of what is not serving you. You have to want better for yourself. Showing self-love to yourself means letting go of toxicity. Jealousy and envy, that's toxic. That's dysfunction. You don't need to be a part of that. If you are trying to move into a certain level in your life, and then this is another thing I want to throw in here. A lot of y'all are probably wondering why you don't have a strong connection with the Lord, why you feel as though it is a spiritual blockage. It's because you are holding on to toxicity. Your family. You keep trying to make excuses for why you want to keep them around. Okay? These people already know at some point you are going to want to cut them off. Like, what are you sitting around pondering on it for? What are you feeling bad about? They not feeling bad about how they treat you. They not feeling bad about how they sitting up gossiping about you to everybody, running your name through the mud, doing certain things to you, shicey, dirty-hearted things. There's so many shicey, dirty-hearted things they have done throughout your entire life. How much are you going to withstand from these people? It might be more than one person. It may be multiple people. People have gotten so comfortable with attacking you, with doing certain things to you because you will not let them go. Don't think that things are going to change. You think that things are going to change if you just keep them around a little bit longer. If you just pray to the Lord and ask him to change certain people. Oh, I don't know why this person feeling some types of ways about me. I've been going through this since I was a child. It seems like it keep getting worse and worse over the years. And I don't want to let them go because I really love them and they my family. Like, Lord, please strengthen this person. Please stop these spiritual attacks from my family. Like, I love my family. I want us to have a strong connection. And the Lord is telling you to let them go. Let them go. Take it from somebody that has been through it. Okay? I have contemplated several times about cutting my family off. It's been times where I cut them off and let them back in. And that's another thing I mentioned in my previous videos about jealous family members. You got to get to a certain point to where when you cut them off, it's done. Okay? And this may seem a little heartless, but when it comes to your life and what you want and where you are trying to go on your growth journey in your relationship with the Lord, a lot of things are going to seem selfish. You know who you are. You know what type of heart you have. You know how good of a person you have been. Why are you feeling guilty? That's to let you know right there that you have a good heart and you have a pure spirit. It's when you are feeling guilty about cutting people off who have done you wrong. You ain't done nothing to them. So why are you feeling bad about cutting them off? That's some manipulation right there. And when you are caught up on dysfunction and toxicity your entire life, it's going to be hard for you to rid yourself from that. But you got to start somewhere. Some people carry out their entire life being a part of toxicity within families. Some people have went to their grave holding on to toxicity and jealous family members. They never had the strength and the courage to let these people go because, oh, if I cut these people off, they're going to really be talking about me. They're going to be talking about me dead. They're going to be talking about you either way. Why not do their job for them and get rid of them? Okay? They're going to talk about you either way. You think I don't know that my family's sitting up talking about me like a dog since I done cut them off? I already know that every single one of them probably come and watch my YouTube channel faithfully. I don't care. I'm on here to help people get past jealous, toxic family members. I don't care about nobody's feelings, okay? And this ain't me being hard. I care enough about myself to let them go. And I still have a heart enough to still forgive and love from a distance. Just because you cut a certain family member off, that does not mean that you don't love them. That does not mean that you hate them. It's just that you value yourself. You love yourself. You are worried about cutting them off because you don't want to deal with what they're going to say about you once you cut them off. You don't want to have to deal with that negative energy. You're not going to be dealing with the negative energy when you cut them off. That's the thing. You keep on looking for this resolution. You keep on trying to go around everything, but still try to keep them a part of your life. You have to cut them off in order to have peace and happiness. Don't think that you can cut any corners around it. You have to remove the person. You have to remove the poison from your body in order to heal. You have to remove these people. And I know a lot of y'all just sitting back thinking like, to the ones that's on my channel, and like I said, I know a lot of y'all have pure, beautiful spirits because y'all leave a lot of that in my comment section. I have so many beautiful spirits and pure hearts on my channel. I read all of y'all comments and I feel for y'all. I hurt for y'all a lot of times. When I read y'all comments, I be sitting up thinking like I thought I was the only one. You probably have been at certain points in your life dealing with this. You might have felt like you was the only person that was dealing with this. And you come to find out that you have a whole community of people that relate to you. They know what you're going through because they have been through it or are currently going through it. You are not the only one that's going through that. You don't deserve to go through that. That's why you are watching this video. The Lord got you up on this video for a reason. It's not by reason that you're on this video. This is like probably your third, fourth, or fifth video about jealousy. I did not think that that video that I made about jealous family members was going to take off like that. That was just something that I had on my mind and something that I wanted to rid myself of. You know, I was going through a lot mentally, dealing with that. I was contemplating the same place that you are probably currently in right now. You real indecisive right now. You really don't know what you want to do, but you know that you have to cut them off. I was in that place. It is going to feel so much better to cut off jealous, toxic family members. See, this is another thing. You have to learn how to avoid dealing with this. I'm free flowing with y'all tonight. I kind of had a feeling this was going to be a long video, but I really want to help y'all heal in any way that I can. You know, I don't like seeing other people hurt. Like when y'all put certain comments in my channel, I be hurting for y'all a lot. I really do. I can feel y'all pain through the comments. Okay? I'm a very spiritual person. I can feel people's emotions, even on social media. I can read a comment section and I can know that you are hurting, that you are currently going through this, or you have been through this and you are still dealing with the brunt behind it, the emotional damage behind it. I feel for y'all. I really hope and pray that you guys get the peace, the happiness and healing that you deserve. You deserve that, okay? You are not going to be able to get that keeping these people a part of your life. And if I have to keep coming to make every single video after video in order for you to understand, I'm going to do that. The Lord didn't put almost 6,000 views on that video for no reason. It was bad reasoning that that video got that many views like that. He wanted me to come on here and use my pain to help other people heal. You need to get rid of your jealous, toxic family. You keep on, you got this shady auntie every time you go to a family function. She always looking you upside of your head, looking you up and down. She always shading you. You got that sister, she always looking at you sideways. She always talking about you behind your back to her friends and her family, her kids. You got that jealous cousin. You know, she don't like you, but she always want to be around you. Every time you get around, she giving you funny energy. It could be a guy. This video just don't apply to women. I just speak specifically to my perspective because I'm a woman. But you can be a man and you going through some stuff like this. Okay? So this just don't apply to women. Every video that I make, it applies to every person. Take it however it resonates. But it's only so long that you can go through that. Okay? It's going to get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. They're going to keep steady doing things to you to break you. They already know that they are breaking your spirit. They already know that they have broke your spirit. They are not going to stop until you are fully destroyed if you do not let them go. That's just the only plain way that I can put it. I'm not finna come on here and sugarcoat nothing. I'm not finna come on here to try to spare your feelings, try to be like, oh, maybe you should work it out. Maybe you should have a conversation. No, that's not. I'm not coming on here to try to cater. I ain't coming to bring y'all no cater message. Okay, I'm going to tell you how it is. I'm going to always tell you to come get rid of your jealous, toxic family members. You don't deserve to be going through that. You don't. A person that loves themselves is not going to accept toxicity from people. And see, this is the one thing about you and your heart. You got so much of a big heart and pure heart. You have an angelic aura. That's why so many people are dead set focused on trying to destroy you. Because you have too much of a pure spirit. You have too much of a good heart. You have to learn how to recognize what is best for you. You have to know that you don't deserve certain things. You don't deserve certain treatment from people. Don't let your big heart get you hurt. Don't let your big heart keep you connected in certain relationships and connections with people that you know are not good for you. You know these people not good for you. So why are they still a part of your life? Why? You got too much of a big heart. You got too much of a sweet spirit, too much of a pure spirit. That's why you don't want to let them go. Part of having self-love, part of having growth, part of having a relationship with the Lord is going to give you a certain kind of resilience to where you are going to be stern and firm on your boundaries. He is not going to let you be the punching bag for other people. Okay? He didn't take you through that for you to keep on withstanding that. It's basically what I'm trying to say. He didn't take you through all of that and bring you through all of that for you to keep withstanding that. The lesson was for you to learn when to let certain people go. The lesson was for you to learn what jealousy looks like, who jealousy uses, how does a jealous spirit operate. The Lord is dropping spiritual lessons on you that you are not even aware of because you are keeping yourself tied to these people. The Lord is waiting to grow his relationship with you when you let these people go. That does not make you a bad person for getting rid of jealous people. Let me just say this again. You are not a bad person for getting rid of toxic, jealous family members. Again, you are not a bad person for getting rid of jealous, toxic family members. Again, you are not a bad person for getting rid of jealous, toxic family members. That does not make you a bad person. It is not going to change your heart. It's not going to change your spirit. It's not going to change who you are. See, these people thought that they could break you. They thought that they could change you. They thought they could corrupt your man, your spirit. They thought that they could damage you. You are still the same person, with or without them. You are not an evil person because you decide to get rid of certain family members. Please embed that in your mind. Please write that on something. Please do a post-it note and put it up on your refrigerator, in your office, in your cubicle, in your car. Keep steady telling yourself that you are not a bad person for getting rid of toxic, jealous people. That's something that you have to keep constantly reminding yourself. Because if you don't, you are going to keep constantly feeling this guilt that you have done something wrong when you know you ain't done nothing. And this ain't me coming to say, oh, girl, you ain't perfect. You know you done something wrong. We have all done and said some things that we was not proud of. But because you have so much of a sweet, pure spirit, you know that you have not done anything cutthroat wrong to these people to be receiving this kind of treatment. They are attacking you because your spirit and your heart is too pure. You have to learn how to take a stand for yourself. You are standing up for yourself when you get rid of jealous, toxic family members. That is going to be extremely hard, but it's something that you have to do. You have to do it. Nothing is going to change if you don't. And that's hard. That's hard. Getting rid of family. It's painful. Getting rid of family. It's hurtful to let certain people go. that are not serving you. But you have to do it. You have to. You are not going to get true peace. You are not going to get true happiness and healing if you don't. I'm just keep on sitting up here thinking like, y'all got too much of a pure heart and pure spirit. Like, you just be, a lot of times you probably just be sitting up thinking to yourself like, Lord, like, I didn't deserve this. Like, why am I going through this? Why am I still going through this? Why am I still feeling guilty for cutting them off? Why am I feeling guilty for wanting to cut them off? You be trying to skin your brain to figure out, what have I done to these people? And you can't come up with nothing. But you got a laundry list of things that they have done to you consistently. You can tell that they are intentionally doing things to hurt you. You can tell. You can feel the energy when people are intentionally doing things to hurt you. It's not okay. It don't feel good. It's not right. The Lord wants you to cut these people off so that you can get your true healing. I don't know who I'm talking to in this video, but I know I'm talking to somebody. You got to cut them off. They are damaging you. They want to destroy you. They want to destroy you. They see that you have a good heart. They see that. And I know it's hard for you to understand, but when you have a good heart and you have a sweet, pure spirit, you are going to constantly having people come at you with evilness. You are going to have people constantly trying to attack you when you carry something like that. It's not anything that you can control. You can't control the way the Lord made you. He made you a certain way for a reason. He wants you to be strong. He wants you to have a backbone. He wants you to stand up for yourself. He wants you to get your healing. He wants you to have your peace and your happiness. You feel like you are a bad person because you are cutting them off. But I'm here to tell you that you are not. That is not okay, what they are doing to you. It's not right. Whether it's your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your auntie, your uncle, your cousin. You don't deserve that. How much are you going to keep constantly withstanding from these people? How many dirty, shiesty things are they going to do to you in order for you to realize that you need to let them go? How many videos do you have to keep coming on YouTube to constantly watch for you to get an understanding that you need to let them go? I'm crying because I feel y'all pain. I really do. Y'all got me on here ruining my makeup. I didn't want to come and cry, but I just know that a lot of y'all are suffering right now. Y'all are in so much pain. That's why y'all keep constantly asking me, can I have another video about jealousy? Can you do a part 2 and 3? And when I be reading those comments, I really be feeling for y'all because I know that a lot of y'all are sitting back contemplating whether you should cut your toxic family member off. You know that you don't want to let them go, but they keep hurting you. That's why you keep keep on coming on YouTube watching videos about jealous toxic family members. How many videos do you need for you to know that you need to let them go? I just really feel for y'all. I really do. I know exactly what y'all are experiencing right now. It's not okay. It's not cool. It's not right. It's not okay for you to keep letting people abuse you mentally and emotionally like that. You don't deserve that. And you probably just sitting up thinking like, sometimes you might sit up and say like, God, please, I don't want to be like this. I don't want to be a good person. I don't want to have a pure heart because I keep constantly having these people keep constantly trying to hurt me all the time. Please take this away from me, whatever it is. You cannot change who you are. You can't change how the Lord made you. He made you this way for a reason. He made you this way for a reason. Please understand that you do not deserve that type of treatment from your family. It does not matter how many experiences you have had with these people. You do not deserve what they have done or what they are doing to you. That is not okay. And I already know after y'all watch this video, y'all kind of want a part 5, 6, 7, 8. I just hope that y'all watch these videos and really just get a lesson from this. Like, y'all really are applying these videos to y'all life, and y'all not just sitting up listening to it just to make yourself feel a little bit better. Because like I said, when you get advice from other people, this on the other side of the fence, like, you got somebody to relate to you, they understand you, but at some point you got to stop venting with other people. At some point you got to really be ready to have this peace and happiness that you are asking for. It's not just going to come to you. You have to do the work. You have to do the inner work. It's only so many advice videos that you are going to be able to watch in order for you to understand yourself, what it is that you need to do. You already know what you need to do. I hate that I'm being passionate like this. Like, I don't want to upset y'all, but it's just a thing. Like, I know some of y'all probably watching it like, I don't want to let them go because I love them. You are going to keep continuing to suffer. You are going to keep constantly hurting. I'm glad I made that video. I really did. But some of the times I just be like, man, Lord, like, there's so many people out here that are hurting behind their toxic, jealous family members, and I really want to be able to help these people in any way that I can. I know a lot of y'all have a pure spirit. Y'all really do. Y'all have a good heart. And sometimes you just pray to the Lord and tell him to take that good heart away from you. You cannot do that. You cannot change how the Lord made you. He made you that way for a reason. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay if you have a good heart. It's nothing wrong with that. Society will make you feel like there's something wrong with you if you have a good heart, if you just have a pure spirit. It's nothing wrong with that. But you do need to have firm boundaries. You do need to stand on your standards. What it is that you will not tolerate from people. It's not okay. It's not okay. I'm going to keep telling y'all in every single video that it's not okay. How many times are you going to keep sitting up letting them make you upset, make you cry? I'm crying for y'all because I can feel y'all pain through the TV screen. You watching this right now. You are thinking and reliving certain things that they have done to you. I know how it feels. It's not okay. You don't deserve that. Stop letting your good heart get you walked over and used by people in the name of family. That is not okay. It's not right. You deserve better than that. The Lord does not want that for you. He does not want that for you. Some of y'all have too much of a good heart, and that is your downfall. Some of y'all are going to listen to this video and still keep your toxic, jealous family member around you. You are just going to keep constantly sitting back figuring out why, wondering why they treat you like this. You need the Lord on your side. You need the Lord walking with you. I just really hope that this video can help y'all in some sort of way. And then a lot of y'all have been dealing with this jealousy and toxicity. Y'all always trying to go out of y'all way to prove yourself to them. You don't need to do that. Don't bend over for nobody. Don't take nothing from nobody. Learn how to take a stand for yourself. Stand up for yourself and say, no, I'm not going to tolerate this and take this anymore. You do not get to mistreat me like this. I have done nothing but showing you love. I have been nothing but a support system to you. I'm not going to let you treat me like this. I'm going to cut you off and move on with my life. That is what I'm going to do. And you don't have to tell them that. You show them through your actions. Actions speak louder than words. You have to put action behind what you are saying. You don't have to tell them nothing. Cut them off and keep it moving with your life. You are going to have so much peace and happiness. I'm telling you. Y'all see me sitting up here crying. You probably think I'm crying because I miss them or something like that. I mean, I think about my family a lot, but I don't miss the treatment from them. Sometimes I wish that we could have had a better relationship, but not in no way am I going to connect myself to that toxicity again. That's why I come and make every video after video and video after video so that it can be understood that you're going to learn how to treat me. You have to let that be understood. You got to back up your words with your actions. You say, I'm not going to let you treat me like this. And I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. And now you ain't no punk because you didn't go and have no talk with them. Because a lot of people, this is the one thing about society. You are going to have certain people that's going to make you feel bad for cutting them off without having a conversation with them about it. You don't owe nobody no explanation for why you cutting them off. You grown. You ain't no child. You don't have to give this person no conversation as to why you cutting them off. They know why you cutting them off. They know what they have done to you. They know what they have done to you. So why do you feel as though you owe them a conversation? You gonna make yourself look even more foolish by doing it. All they gonna do is try to reel you back in to keep them a part of your life. They know that you are that person that just want to talk about feelings, and I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it, okay? They know that you have a good heart. They know that you care a lot about them. They know that you love them. They know that you are going to want to have a conversation with them. They don't care. I'm sorry I'm being blunt like this. They don't care about having no conversation with you about how they've been treating you because they are intentional with what they are doing. That's the part that some of y'all are not understanding. Is that they don't care about your feelings. If they cared about your feelings, they wouldn't have handled you the way that they did. And see, this is the thing. Society is going to make you feel like you deserved that kind of treatment. This is an emotionless, cutthroat, evil, wickedly kind of world out here that is very cold. You are too pure for this world. The Lord created you for a reason. He made you this way for a reason. You have purpose behind your pain. Please use it. Please use it. You are too pure and angelic for this world. The world is going to make you feel like you are a weak person because you are showing emotion behind what happened to you. These people did this to you. They're going to try to make it seem like it's your fault that happened to you when you didn't do nothing to them to deserve that. They're going to tell you, oh, you should have stood up for yourself. You should have had a backbone. You should have just did not let people walk all over you like that. You got to kind of fault yourself for that. You got to do that. They're going to make you feel like you are the bad person. They're going to try to make you feel though you are weak or something because you show love and care to people who basically crapped all over you in the process, did certain things to you, slandered your name, talked about you real bad. How many times have y'all ran into people and they had a gossip about you that they have heard from your family? How many people have you ran into that has brought you a gossip about you that your flesh and blood has told them? How many people have came to you and expressed deep concern for you and you didn't understand why they was showing all this compassion and concern for you just out of nowhere? You may not even know these people well enough like that, but they care about you because they are witnessing what you are going through. You got too much of a good heart to the point where you can't even see what everybody else see. You keep trying to see the good in people. Everybody else around you see what your family is doing to you. They know that they are jealous of you. You got people out here that know how your family has handled you. They have seen it up close and personal. They have heard the conversations about you. But you can't seem to see it because you got too much of a good heart and a pure spirit. Why is it that you can't see it, but they can? How many people are you going to run into out in public and they give you all type of weird looks and bad? You ever ran into certain people and they just couldn't do nothing but stare at you? They didn't even want to speak to you because of the bad things they have heard about you? How many times have y'all ran into people and had to deal with that? They don't want to say nothing to you because of what they have heard about you. How many times have people have turned their noses up against you, have gave you weird, nasty energy? You didn't even know these people like that, and they didn't like you because of what your family said about you. How many times have y'all dealt with that? How many times? How many times do you have to keep constantly dealing with this kind of energy from people? The family trying to turn the whole village against you. People that you don't even know. How many people are coming and watching your YouTube channel because of the things that your family have said about you to them? How many people are coming to your channel and secretly watching you because they want to see how you are doing, if you are okay? They want to know this. They're not going to tell you this, but they want to see it. They want to know if what these people said about you was true. That's why they on your channel. That's why they coming to watch every single video that you make. That's why they don't want to say nothing. That's why they don't want to leave a comment. That's why they don't want to share nothing. They see that the things that your family have said about you was false. And that's why they have nothing to say. They seen what you was going through. And they wanted to come and see your healing. They wanted to see if you got away from it. They wanted to see your strength. They wanted to see the Lord's hand up over your life after the treatment you have received from your family. They want to see that. They want to see your healing. You got some people out here that are rooting for you to win. They want to see you shine. They want to see you take a stand for yourself. They was there witnessing the treatment that your family was giving to you. There might have been certain instances where they have came and intercede for you. They have took a stand for you. And you didn't notice it. You probably wasn't even there to witness it. You got people interceding for you. You got the Lord interceding for you. These judgments and these rumors and this nasty negative narrative, this black paint they have put on your face, is being removed. And this is another thing. This village of people that your family has brought up against you, they want to see you fold. They want to see you fail. These people that your family have went and spread words of gossip about you to, they didn't like you. They didn't like you. They was happy to get that bad news about you. That's another reason why they come to your channel and watch you. That's another reason why they are not subscribed to your channel, but they are coming and watching. That's another reason why you got 73% of people that is unsubscribed to your channel and 23% that subscribe, because they don't want to see. They don't want to hear your story. They don't want to hear your testimony. They don't want to see your healing. They don't want to see your strength. They don't want to see the Lord working through your life and giving you your healing. They don't want to see that. They wanted the rumors that they heard about you to be true in some way. That's why they are coming and silently watching you and not supporting you. They are coming and watching your channel. Best believe that. I know I'm not the only person who's dealing with jealousy from a family. I know I'm not the only person who's dealing with things on the back end, but the brunt behind witchcraft, gossip. Gossip is witchcraft. You've been dealing with witchcraft on all different types of forms throughout your life. Witchcraft on so many different levels. That's why you have so much of the spiritual gift. This is something that you have been operating in since you was a child. People don't like that. They envy that. They don't like seeing your strength. They thought you was weak. This village that they have sent up against you, they thought you was weak. They didn't think that you had the wherewithal and the strength and the vocal cords, the voice and the backbone to speak and stand up for yourself. They didn't think that. They thought you was weak. That's why they always coming and watching you. They want you to come and bring these people names out. They want you to post pictures. They want you to post receipts of what these people have done. And because you got the Lord on your side, you don't even have the heart to do these people how they did you. They want to see you do these people how they did you. But because of the strength that you have, because of the healing that you have, because of the presence in the relationship that you have with the Lord, they'll never be able to see it. The people that set the village up against you, these people that had spoke words of gossip about you, they can't even believe how you handling the situation. They thought it was going to be the total opposite. They thought you was going to call out their name. They thought you was going to post their picture. They thought you was going to post receipts of what they have done. And when they came and said that it was the total opposite, they ain't have nothing to say. All they can sit back and do is watch your strength. All they can do is sit back and watch your growth. That's all they can do. You would have never been able to get to this point if it wasn't for the Lord. Trust and believe that. That's what I want y'all to understand. Everything has to do with the Lord when it comes to your healing, when it comes to your strength, your peace, and your happiness. It has everything to do with Him and nothing to do with them and nobody else. It's all about you. It's all about your strength and your peace. Your healing. Yeah, it's all about that. They don't like seeing you come post videos trying to help other people. That's why they always sit back secretly watching you and not supporting. Your haters watch you the most. The people who do not like you watch you the most. Trust and believe that. They are watching and they are not supporting. They will sit back and watch all your videos and take all your advice and apply it to their life. And all because they are jealous of your strength and the presence of the Lord above your life. They're going to continue to watch you. And they're going to see nothing but strength. They want to see you broken. They don't want you to ever get to a point where you're getting any sort of peace behind what you've been through. People do not like to see your strength. It makes them feel some type of way. Because you had some people that was able to witness certain things that you've been through. Some of these people had your best interest and some of these people didn't. They didn't intercede for you. They didn't stand up for you when they seen you being treated poorly. They stood there and watched. You had some people that was instigating the whole thing. They tried to act like they cared about you and they didn't. They instigated and orchestrated a lot of the witchcraft and the gossip and the spiritual warfare you went through with your jealous, toxic, dysfunctional family. They was there to witness it. The people that you thought cared about you, that you had in your corner, they was in on it too. So you was left with nobody. You was left to fight that spiritual battle by yourself. You was there to pick yourself up. The Lord said you fall 7 times, but you get back up. It wasn't nothing but the Lord the reason why you got back up. The people that you thought was in your corner and that was on your side, that was there to be a listening ear, and you thought they was the shoulder to the crown, they was there. Listen to all that slander and gossip. They had input on the gossip. They had something to say. They was the ones coming back and bringing you the tea and bringing you the bones. The bone carrier. Coming and acting as though they had some sort of concern for you. When they are feeding off of your pain. They like to see when your family come up against you. They like to see your family be jealous of you. They like to see you in pain. That's why they come back and bring you certain things that this person has said. Because they was in the room and they heard the conversation. And they not only sat there and listened to it, they had input on it. But they gonna try to come and make you feel like they ain't have nothing to say or do with it. But they was there in the room. You are friends with my enemies. A lot of y'all family members are your enemies. Any friend that is a friend to your enemy is not a friend of yours. It don't matter whether they family or not. If they coming back and bring you a bone that somebody said about you, this person don't have your best interest in heart. They want to see you in pain. They are jealous of you too. They see how jealous your family is of you. They're going to try to come and act like they're some sort of confidant and they're there to help you, give you some sort of advice, be your shoulder to crown, your listening ear. They're there to drive their dagger deep into your back. They're constantly coming back and telling you what they said about you. They like seeing you upset. They like seeing you out of your character. They don't like how you hold yourself together. You know how a person ever came and brought you some gossip? They going on and on and on and on and on and on. And you just feel like, okay, because it's something that you probably used to. Okay? You used to your family going up against you. You've been dealing with this since you was a child. So it ain't really nothing to you. You have built up a certain level of resilience over the years. The Lord has been holding your hand and walking with you unbeknownst to anyone else. Because you know how locked in you is with the Lord. There's nothing that this person can come and bring you to destroy you in any type of way. You might have got certain instances to where you already knew this person wasn't in your corner. You already knew that this person wasn't your shoulder to crown, your listening ear. They was there to witness your pain. They wanted to see it. They couldn't see it. They might have been able to see it in the beginning. But once you started building up that resilience and building your relationship with the Lord, they started to see that it couldn't affect you anymore. It didn't bother you. This person can come bring you the worst gossip about you. And they see how you was unaffected by it. Oh, baby, it made them feel some type of way. It made them feel every bit of a type of way. They wanted to see your facial expressions. They wanted to see your body language behind what they say. A lot of things are going to be said through body language and facial expressions. These people don't want to see you say nothing. They want to see how you are going to react to the situation of what they have brought you. Evil spirits are unseen, but they are felt. You know when somebody has your best interest and when they don't. You know when certain people want to be around you, but you know behind the scenes they don't like you and they jealous of you too. You know that. You've been with it. That's why every time they come and brought you something, you ain't never had no reaction to it because you already know the agenda behind why this person was bringing you this information. Trying to act like they looking out for you. They coming to look out for you. Oh, I'm only telling you this for your own best interest. How many times have y'all heard that? Too many times to count? How many times have y'all heard somebody's come and say, oh, I'm only telling you this for your own best interest? That's the biggest lie ever told. If you was in a room with my enemies while they was talking about me, you are not a friend of mine. You are not a family of mine. No loyalty. People hate your resilience. They hate the way you react to certain situations. They hate the way you handle certain things. They don't like how you react to negativity. They don't like how mal-mannered you are, like I said in previous videos. So many different people coming up against you at one time. And the way you just handle things, you know, and they know a lot of times that it ain't nobody but the Lord working and fighting your battles for you. The Lord has fought so many spiritual battles for you. That's why you ain't got no reaction every time they come and bring you a gossip. You ain't gonna see me shed one tear. You ain't gonna see me say one thing. You ain't gonna see no anger come up out of me. Or none of that. People don't like that you have healed either. They don't like how you don't react to certain things the way you used to a long time ago. They ain't never want to see you get that certain level of healing at all. You cut these people off. You run into them every blue moon. And they trying to reconnect you and get some sort of relationship reignited. I'm telling y'all right now, it's the summertime. You are going to have a lot of people, if you have not already, reaching out to you to try to rekindle something with you. Whether it be family, fake friends, ex-boyfriends, ex-girlfriends, ex-husband, ex-wife, whoever. They're going to be trying to reach out for you to rekindle something. They know that the summertime, this is a time where people usually go out and enjoy themselves. It's a lot of good things that happen in the summertime. The weather is nice, beautiful weather. You are in good spirits in the summertime, and these people want to come and maneuver their way back into your life, and weasel their way, and slither their way on back into your life some type of way. How many of y'all got an inbox from this certain said person? Oh, what's going on with you? How you been doing? And you ain't heard from them in I don't know how long. But they want to hit you in your inbox when the weather's starting to get nice. They have the nerve and the audacity to come and try to hit you up and try to rekindle something with you after they done something dirty to you. Because they want to see how strong you are. They want to see. Are they going to be able to have a part of your life again? They want to know. Well, she keep talking all this out, talking about the Lord working through her life, the Lord doing this and doing that for her. She got all this strength. He got all this strength. I see them walking, talking all this talk, but let me see if they're going to be able to walk the walk. Let me hit them in their inbox to see if they're going to want to go on this summer vacation. Let me see if I can hit them up and see if they want to go out to lunch and dinner this weekend. Let me see if they want to go see the fireworks. Let me go see if they want to go golfing. Let me go see if they want to go fishing. Let me go see if they want to go shopping. Let me go see if we can go do this and do that. Let me try to see if I can plan something. Let me set something up and tell them that I planned this for us to try to rebuild our relationship. You gonna let these people come spin a block back into your life after what they done to you? And you call yourself talking about you healed and you growing spiritually? You got to start a relationship with the Lord? The Lord don't want you to be no coward. The Lord was not a coward. Have you been reading your Bible? Because if you was reading your Bible, you already know that the Lord has said several different times, come from among your family. Get rid of them. They are a hindrance to where I'm trying to take you. There's so many different interpretations in the Bible. If you read it, you are going to get the full understanding and the story of what the Lord has been trying to tell you for the longest. Have you opened your Bible lately to be able to get the spiritual lesson that I'm trying to give you? Have you been paying attention to the spiritual warnings the Lord has been giving to you? He's been trying to drop this on your spirit for so long, but you keep rejecting it. You are going to end up letting these people spin a block back into your life after they did you dirty? Oh, it's family. No, they family. Family all you got, and you got other people in your ear telling you. How many times have y'all feel for people telling y'all, that's your family, they all you get? When they dead and gone, you going to feel bad about that. How many times have y'all heard people come and tell y'all their family is all you get? A lot of these people, and I'm just going to give y'all the real tea, okay? This is the only tea I'm going to be spilling on my channel. Ain't no gossip over here. Ain't no mess over here, okay? But a lot of these people, they be coming and telling y'all family is all you get. These people be the main ones that be instigating stuff within the family. They be sitting back with their popcorn in their front row seats. They been witnessing the treatment that's been going on with you. These be the main people that be saying family all you got. They already know that you're going to be sitting back pondering, thinking like, well, dang, this person is right, because they know you got this big, pure, good heart. They know you're going to fold in some sort of way. They know you're going to attend that family function, that family dinner, that family gathering, that family reunion, that family vacation. After everything that you have withstand from almost every single person within your family, they gonna come and say some stuff like, oh, this person miss you, they said they love you, they wish that they could talk to you again, and stuff like that. These people be instigating. They want to see some stuff pop out. They want to see the negative energy. They want to be able to see you go back on your word of what you said you was gonna do. You been said you cut these people off. You can get rid of these people. It's going to be all about action at the end of the day. It's not going to be anything of what you say. They're going to want to know if you walk the walk like you talk the talk. They're going to want to be able to see your actions behind your words. You show up to that event, you're going to get more than you bargained for. You are going to be regretting that you even went. You're going to be feeling like a fool if you show up to this family function with these jealous, toxic, dysfunctional family members. You are going to be taking 20 steps back if you do that. Forget going in the room with 1-2 people that feel some type of way about you. Going to a snake pit with 6, 7, 10, 20 different family members that don't like you. Because this one family member orchestrated and instigated the whole thing and told you that these people was talking about you, they care about you, they love you. We family, we all we got, let's come together and have a good time. You go in that snake pit, don't think you're going to come up out of there alive. I told y'all plenty of times on my channel that everything is spiritual. You do not put yourself in a snake pit and think that you are not going to get beat. You do not go in a room with people who do not like you. It don't matter whether they family or not. You never put yourself in a situation like that. That is dangerous. When you cut these people off, you got to stand on business. They gotta know that you ain't rocking with them like that. They gotta know. It gotta be filmed. It ain't gotta be nothing of what you said. It gotta be filmed. I'm not getting in the room with you. Because I ain't trying to get beat. Do not let these instigating spirits pull you into a relationship with these toxic people that you have cut off. If you have, just cut them off. I don't know nobody's situation. I don't know what place you in right now with your toxic family, but do not fall for it. Don't do it. It's only so long. So when you are going to get fed up, it's going to be enough for you. You are going to come to your breaking point. And you're going to come back and watch this video. Put this on your playlist. I had somebody on my channel. She said she listens to my video every day about toxic family. If you got to put this on your playlist and listen to this every day, you do that. And remember, you are not a bad person for getting rid of toxic, jealous family member. And do not let the enemy make you believe that. The Lord is going to remove anything that isn't meant for you. And it's going to be up to you to stand up on your own 2 feet and walk away. Nobody else can do it but you. You got to help the Lord help you. You can't give you what you ain't asking for. If you sitting up contemplating, you got to give the Lord something to work with. You got to give him action. That's the only way you're going to be able to move and work through your life and give you that peace and happiness that you deserve. So that is the end of this message. Okay, hopefully you was able to get something from this. Hopefully it was able to help you in some way. Continue to protect y'all soul and spirit. And I will talk to y'all in the next video.